Hello everyone, and welcome to Mike Burr Thomas Stroke Private Office, Episode 3. In Episode 2, a man spent 45 minutes talking to Denise, trying to work out, amongst other things, where he'd been to in Scotland. After the call had ended, he said, "I love you, kisses and hugs to you. It's loving hearing your beautiful voice." You know, the usual love bombing. And if the person that you're talking to online immediately tells you that you have a beautiful voice the first time they've spoken to you, there's a very high chance that you're talking to a scammer. "You too," said Denise. "Don't forget to send me your account details. Then we can see if we can work something out. Remember, our man needs to get off that oil rig. And oh dear, his bank account has been frozen. My love for you is bigger than the ocean. I plead for you louder than the blue whale. I can never truly express the amount of love I have for you. All I can say is that I won't survive without you in my life. I love you so much. My bank login." And he sent her the login details for his bank account. And later, we're going to take a deep dive into that bank website. It's an interesting one. "That is my bank account online details, and you can log into it," he said. "I want to trust you and share my life with you." And he tried calling her, but I wasn't there. And if the person that you're talking to online gives you the login details for their bank account, then it's almost certain that you're talking to a scammer. I don't think anyone would give someone they've never met the login details for a real bank account. "I'm sorry I missed your call," said Denise. "I was outside in the garden." "It's okay. What do you want me to do?" "Just log in and see my bank account, honey." "Okay, let me see if I can manage that. What do I have to do?" "Let's see how we can get the helicopter we talked about," he said. "Will that tell me how to log in to your account?" "Do that! We can be together," he said. "I've never logged into a bank account before. I'll have to see if I can work out what to do." He gave her the link again, and if you're looking at the screen and you can see that link, just read it very closely. Instead of client log, it says client log. "Put that on your computer," he said. "I think I've got there," said Denise. "Browser," he said. "Put the username and password." "Yes, I've done that." "Have you logged in?" "Yes, I have." "Let me see the account, honey." "Don't you know what it looks like?" said Denise. "Will it let both of us log in at the same time?" And of course the reason he's asking her that is because he wants to be sure that she's not just stringing him along and she really has logged into his account. "I know," he said. "Just want you to send me a picture of it." "I guess I could take a photo of my screen and post it to you. I'm not sure why you need me to do that." "What's my account balance?" he asked, trying to make sure that she really had logged in. "Don't you know?" asked Denise. And then I relented and copied and pasted it. "It's cleared balance, $23,276,920. Exactly the sort of bank account that you allow a stranger to log into. "I forgot," he said. "Thank you, honey. What do we do now?" "I don't know. What happens if I tap on transfer money?" "Can you try?" he said. "Try and see what it shows." "Okay, hang on." "I'm waiting." I get a thing about entering a permit code, whatever that is, and it says, "Don't have a code. Contact your account officer." "That's why the bank said I need to do a biometric verification," he said. "Oh dear." "We can get that when I get home," he said. "Okay." "Will it be possible for our meeting?" he asked. "Of course. You can come to Guildford. You can get the train from Heathrow." "How can we pay for the helicopter?" he asked. "Maybe you can talk to your HR office." "I mean, the money to pay," he said. And remember in the last video, if you were watching the screen, I put up an annotation which said there's an unwritten rule. The scammer has to ask my girls. They don't offer. "I'm sure they can organise a helicopter for you. They must be coming to the rig all the time, or they can give you an advance on your wages and pay the company for you." "The company is not owing me," he said. "Don't you have an expenses claim to submit?" suggested Denise. "No," he said. "I'm sure you'll work something out. You wouldn't want to be stuck on the rig until you die." "The cost for helicopter is $4,600, he said. "Oh, that's good. It's come down since I spoke to you earlier. Keep negotiating, it might get even cheaper. No, that's not for the vacation approval, he said. I don't understand what you mean, said Denise. $15,000 is when I was in Canada. I don't understand. I've had an idea, said Denise. Tell me, he said. I know. Why don't you call me so I can tell you? It'd be much easier. Okay, hold, he said. And so he called her again. Hello, darling.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm all right, thank you. What was $15,000 when you're in Canada? I didn't understand what you meant.
Yeah, when I was in Canada, for me to get my vacation approval and all that, it will cost me about 15,000 United States dollars. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. But right now, as I'm in Scotland, they said for me to get an helicopter to take me to the land from the sea, it will cost me about 4,600.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I've had an idea, darling, because in your bank account, it says the last transaction in here said transfer from my Chase account. That was in February, wasn't it, darling?
Yeah, that was in February when I closed my Chase bank account. I transferred all the money from my Chase bank account, so they'll be in this my bank account. So all my money can be in the same account. So I closed all my other accounts.
Oh, you closed it. I was going to suggest that you use your Chase account, but you can't if you'd
Oh,
closed it.
yeah, I closed it. I moved all the money from the Chase account to my Sogo bank.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what you can do, darling.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if you can make the payments, then when I get to the UK, we can go to the bank and we can fix it up. I can do my biometric verification right inside your bank, and I can have access to my money.
What, you want me to pay from my bank account, you mean?
You say what?
You want me to pay from my bank account?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then when I get to the UK, when I get to you, I can do my biometric verification.
Well, I suppose I could go into the bank on Monday.
Okay, you can go to the bank on Monday.
Well, I suppose so. I can get the bus into town tomorrow morning and go and pay.
Okay, so I will need to request for an account details that you will send the 4,600 to, right?
Well, yeah, I'd need the details of the helicopter company, wouldn't I? Oh, what's that?
Okay.
Oh, what's that noise? There's a
Yeah,
beeping.
yeah, it's a radio. It's a radio communication. I'm in the room we are making call. Maybe it's a signal.
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, so which helicopter company are you using?
Yeah, I don't know. They're going to let me know for the available company that will be available. So I'll need to get an account number for that, right?
Well, yeah, I suppose so. You'd need to find. If you find out what company you're using, I can pay them.
Okay, no problem. Maybe I need to contact them, okay? And I'll let you know how everything goes, okay?
Yeah, okay. Because I think the bank opens at 10 o'clock on Monday mornings. Might be 9 o'clock, I don't know.
Okay, I'll talk to them right now. So you'll be sending £4,600, right?
Well, I don't know. You tell me. You need to speak to the helicopter company and see how much it's going to cost, wouldn't you? If you know how much it's going to cost, you must know which company it is.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to let you know about it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, just give me like 10 to 20 minutes. Let me try and keep in contact with them, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to call you right back. Love you. Kiss.
Okay then.
Bye.
Bye for now. Are you there, honey? He asked a bit later. Yes, I'm here. Oh, okay, honey. I just talked with them, and they gave me the agent that will be receiving the payment details. After the payment, they said they will give an invoice for the payment. I need the invoice first, darling, said Denise. I used to be an accountant. I couldn't possibly pay that amount of money without a proper invoice. They said after payment is being made, they will give me the payment receipt and payment invoice, he tried. No, darling, no reputable company will invoice after payment. They'll send you an invoice with details and payment instructions. Just ask them. I'm sure they'll email it to you. OK, I will. What time will you go to the bank tomorrow morning, so that I will let them know? I'll probably catch the 10:30 bus, so I should be there about 11:15. Oh, OK, honey. I'll let them know so as to get everything ready. OK, that sounds like a good idea. OK, honey. Send me your house address, honey. Why? Asked Denise. The company wants to be aware of where I'm going to and putting it into documents. Right? Don't be ridiculous, said Denise. You're an adult. You can go wherever you want. I'm filling the document right now. I know, honey, but I just have to fill it out for our safety, honey. And if the person that you're talking to online asks you for your address because they claim that they need to tell their company where they're going, then you know you're talking to a scammer. I've never come across a company that wants to know where you're staying when you go on vacation. It's not the company's business where you go, said Denise, and it has nothing to do with safety, unless you're being followed. No, honey, no one is following me, honey. That's good, because I'm not sure I'd want you here if you're in trouble. I'm supposed to have your house address, honey. Don't be ridiculous, said Denise. No, I'm not into any trouble, honey. It's not the business of your company where you're going. I've never heard such nonsense. A multinational company asking where you're staying, that's just silly. I'm just filling the document, honey, to my destination. You know how important this is for me, and you're right now. It's just for documentation purposes, and nothing serious. Well, if you're going to continue being ridiculous, I don't want you to come here. You know perfectly well it's none of their business. It's really none of their business, honey, he agreed. Exactly, said Denise. Should I send you the bank account details right now, so that you will write it down somewhere, honey? Which bank account details? As you will be taking it to the bank tomorrow morning. The agent account that you will be making the payment to. No, darling, I need a proper invoice before I can pay it. I already told you that. I used to be an accountant. I can't pay without a proper invoice, with details of what I'm paying for and payment details. Should I call you to explain it more to you for better understanding, honey? He tried. If you're using a booking agency, I'm sure they can manage to produce an invoice with their company name and all the details. And in reply to him saying, should I call you to explain it more for you to better understanding, honey? She said, I understand perfectly well, thanks. You're booking a helicopter flight using an agent. I need a proper invoice from that agent telling me what I'm paying for and how I should pay, along with the details of the agency. I'm sure they can manage to use an app on their phone, laptop, to make an invoice. It isn't difficult. They can send it to you, then you can send it to me. And so he called her again. Hello again, darling.
Yeah, hello, how are you doing, honey?
I'm all right. Sorry, I was making a cup of tea. I was wondering where the noise was coming from.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I talked to the agent just now, and they're telling me that that's the best way that we have to make the payment on that. The invoice really does not matter at the moment. That if you can send the payment and send the payment receipt, that it can be acknowledged.
The invoice does matter, darling. I used to be an accountant. I couldn't possibly pay that much money without a proper invoice. I'm not sure you're using a proper reputable agency. Maybe you should just contact the helicopter company yourself, because I'm sure they'd send you an invoice.
Okay, so right now you just need a invoice to make sure that all what you're doing everything is correct, right?
Yes, you got it, darling. A proper invoice, a proper headed
Okay.
invoice with the name and address of the agency at the top, and their details, and then the details of what I'm paying for, and then the details of how I should pay, their bank account details.
Okay, so everything will be stated as legal transactions.
That's a what, darling?
I said so everything will be stated and acknowledged as legal transaction.
Lego? I don't understand what you're saying, darling.
I said you just want to make sure that everything is being done legally.
Oh, legally? Yes, of course, darling. Of course I do.
Okay. I'll try to talk to them again since you said it can be they can prepare it through the phones or computer. So I'm sure it will be possible. So I'll let you know, cause the agent sent me the account details already. So they'll just have to put it on the invoice, and
Well, of
I'll
course,
send it to you.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm sure they've got invoices, darling. All reputable agencies have invoices. They've just got to fill in the details.
Okay, okay. No problem. I'll get that, cause I really want you to send it in the morning as soon as possible.
Yeah, well, I'll get the 10:30 bus into town, and that stops almost directly outside my bank, so I should be there about 11:15.
Okay, so at your time at 11, so everything will be done, right?
Well, as I say, I'll go into the bank as soon as I get off the bus, which should be about 11:15.
Okay, so are you going to send the receipt to me? Are you going to send it on email, the payment receipt, so I could give to the agent?
Well, I can. Um. Oh. Um. Oh, I don't know because they'll give me a typed receipt, won't they? Um. Oh, I might have to ask my grandson to how to send it to you.
Okay, so what bank are you banking with? So I will let them know the bank, so everything will be done easily.
I'm with HSBC, darling.
Okay, Bank HSBC.
That's right. Yes.
Okay, honey. I'll let them know the time for you to send it will be uh 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Then your bank is Bank HSBC.
That's right, darling.
Okay.
And
Regarding
you don't need a copy of the receipt because they'll see the money going into their account.
Okay, no problem. I trust you and I believe in you, honey. Okay.
Okay, darling.
Yeah. Regarding the address, you haven't sent your address to me yet.
No, well, you don't need it. It's none of your company's business where you're going on your vacation.
Yeah, but at least I need to have your address for my own personal reasons, right?
Well, that's different. That's not what you told me before.
Yeah. Okay. You just send it to me, honey. Okay.
Yeah, how will you get here?
Yeah, I'll get there, but I'll need to follow through your address, right?
Well, of course, if you're going to come here, you'll probably need to fly down to Heathrow and then well, you could get a taxi from Heathrow, or you can get the bus. You can get the bus to Woking and then get a taxi from Woking station. That's probably the easiest way.
Okay, honey. No problem. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Just paste your address to me, okay?
Yeah, and you get that invoice and send it to me. Oh, you've got that horrible beeping again.
Yeah, it's the I need to go to the call room to make a call. It's the radio sound,
All
you know?
right. Okay.
Yeah, it's a signal.
Yeah.
Okay, honey. I love you so much, okay?
Okay then. Bye for now.
Kiss. Kiss. Mm.
Okay then. Bye for now. Have you got that invoice yet? Denise asked him a few hours later. I'll need it before I get the bus in the morning. I'm turning off the iPad now, she said about an hour later. I'll look in the morning to see if you sent me the invoice. I can't go to the bank without it. Honey, I'm here now, he said hastily. I just came in from exercising. Oh, okay. And so he tried to call her. They couldn't hear each other. You can't hear me, can you? Said Denise. I can hear you. The internet is very slow here now. How are you doing? And how was your day today, honey? I was talking to you for most of it. Don't be silly. Have you got that invoice yet? And so he called her again. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, honey.
Oh,
How are you doing?
that's better. So have you got that
Yeah.
invoice yet?
So they told me to Yeah, they told me why they won't be able to give me an invoice today is because today is on weekend and today is on Sunday. So they said I should just they calculated everything for me and they said I should give you the account details and when you get to the bank you just have to send the money to the accounts.
Look,
That's
darling.
all because
Look,
they
darling.
include a
Look,
tax of 7.5%.
7. Say that again, darling. 7.5% of what?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Of task. Here, the 7.5% of tax included. So the final calculation is of, are you there?
I'm here. What do you mean there's 7.5% tax included? What tax is that?
Yeah, that's let me look my calculator and get the figure. Okay, at 337.5 4 plus 337.5. That's a 5,137. That's the total because they included the tax of 7.5%.
What tax is that?
That's a VAT. I mean the VAT, VAT, VAT.
Yeah, that isn't 7.5%, is it, darling? And I've made it very clear, and I'm not going to say it again. Well, I'll say it once more, but I'm only going to say it once more. I can't and won't pay until that company sends me a full and proper detailed invoice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you, Honey, because they can't send it right now because it's the weekend.
Yeah, I know
You
it's
understand
Sunday,
that?
darling. They'll have to send it to you tomorrow. I'll go into town on Tuesday and pay it.
Oh, you said you're going to town on Monday and pay it, right?
Yeah, but I haven't got an invoice, have I, darling? If you get it to me before
Okay.
I leave in the morning, then I'll go tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'm still talking to them so they will be able to get it to me because they said that they will see what they can do on how to get it to me. So I guess they're in the process trying to get it to me. So I really don't know because they was telling me about the weekend and all that, and I said that you really need it so you understand everything that's going on.
Yes, darling. So you send me a proper invoice. You get them to send you a proper invoice and send it to me. And if it comes before I get the bus, well, before the bus comes, then I can take it into town. If not, then I'll have to take it in on Tuesday. Well, I might be able
Yeah,
to go in tomorrow afternoon if you can get it to me by then.
here you don't have to go on offline right now because the last time I called them about some few minutes ago, they said that I should hold on, that they'll try to get it to me. That so it's just taking some process due to weekend. So I said, okay, I'll be right here. I'll be waiting.
Okay. I'll leave the iPad turned on for a bit longer then, darling.
Yeah, please don't put off your iPad, okay? So I'll be able to forward everything to you, okay?
Well, it'll still come through in the morning, won't it? Even if I turn it off tonight.
Yeah. What time do you normally go to bed?
Oh, usually about 10 o'clock, darling.
You say what?
I said usually about 10 o'clock. Oh, I don't know.
Hello.
I don't know what happened there. You just disappeared.
Yeah, it's the network, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get to them so I'll be able to get the invoice because I wanted to make the payment at least in the morning tomorrow by 11 because I told them that you'll be sending the money at 11. So
Then I'm sure they understand that they need to get the invoice to me first.
yeah, they're gonna get it as fast as they can. So what did you have for dinner?
Food, darling. What did you have for dinner?
Yeah, I haven't got nothing yet. Remember, I told you I was just coming from the little exercise I went out to do?
Sorry, you've just come in from what, darling?
Yeah, from the exercise. I want to just do some little exercise.
All right, where'd you go to exercise?
Yeah, it's just, they have a place where you can just go and do some little exercise, just like the GYM.
All right. Oh, I didn't understand what you said there, but I'll just say yes.
I mean the GYM, the gym.
Oh, the gym. Okay, yeah, okay. I get you, darling.
Yeah. Do you know how to swim?
Do I know how to swim? I haven't swum for years, darling. Why? Do you think I should swim out to your oil
Oh,
rig and come and rescue you?
oh, I see. I'm just asking because I just wanna I just wanna know if you know how to swim. You know?
You just want to know if I know how to swim. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, darling.
Yeah, because I wanna remember if I wanna get the house, I wanna get a bigger house where we can get a pool in and all that. So what do you think?
Oh, it'd be lovely, darling. I've always fancied a house with a nice swimming pool.
Yeah, we can just sit at the poolside, just be looking at the pool, right?
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet you so we can talk things and I want to let you know something.
Oh, what,
Uh,
darling?
yeah, when we're together, we're gonna make a conclusion. So I'll just retire and stop the walking food. What do you think?
I thought you were retiring anyway, darling.
Yeah, I just want to retire, so I'll stop the job. You know?
No, I don't know what you mean by you'll stop the job. You finished your job anyway.
Yeah, cause I'll have to retire. You know?
Yeah, that's what retiring usually means, darling.
So I don't want to stress no more. I don't want to be far from you no more. Okay?
No, darling. Anyway, I've got things I need to do. I've got some washing up that I need to do and some ironing.
Oh,
So,
you want to go wash up some things right now?
well, yeah, they're not going to wash themselves, are they, darling?
Oh, I see.
So
No.
I'll leave the iPad on, and if you get that invoice, you can send it to me.
Okay, please don't put off your iPad, okay?
Okay,
In case I send it, so you get it, okay?
I'll leave it on then.
Okay. I love you, kiss kiss.
Okay then, bye for now. Will Denise get that invoice before she goes to bed? Will she go to the bank tomorrow morning? These and other questions will be answered in the next episode of Mike Burr Thomas, episode 4. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in episode 4.